Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen, and welcome back to Papa Boris playing games he hates. I mean, orcs must die. Let's turn the music back on. Let's lower the volume. Holy Jesus. On a whipping ball pony. Alright, so, where we last left off, I had finished the first couple of levels, and now we are on the third level called the corner. We go to the upgrade thing here, and I've got 10 skulls, so I can upgrade something. I can gain a short snare on these spike traps. I can make the sticky traps slow targets more, or I can have the arrow traps trigger from further out. I'd like more damage, to be honest. None of these things actually does more damage. I'm also not sure what the short snare is. I don't know if that means that they slow targets, or if they reset faster. Not a big fan of this barrel thing. The boom barrel, not a big fan of it, so we'll leave that alone. Alright, we'll try the arrow wall. That's one of my favorite things, so no refunds, yes, yes. Let's upgrade that. And I guess that's it. It can only be upgraded the one time. Okay, cool. So here we go into the corner. So the new thing here is the boom barrel. This is kind of like a consumable. You lay it out, and then when you attack it or shoot it, it explodes and damages the orcs a whole bunch. Personally, though, I'm not going to do this thing unless I absolutely have to, because I have found it to be very finicky and difficult to use. So in this level, there's weird. There's like levels to it, but the bottom line is that orcs are going to come out of that door. Can I turn around? Yeah, they're going to come out of this door, and they're going to walk out here and go all the way over here. I don't know what the purpose of this thing is. The orcs don't go there. So I'm not going to do that unless I really have to. I'll just try to, you know, choke point them to death here in this long, big hallway. First we got to open the spell book, put in our stuff. So I'm not going to use these boom barrels. I just don't find them to be all that useful. So arrow traps. These now trigger from farther out. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but we'll do the old death trapperoo here. I think if I did 2 more of them, that would be too much money. So let's put in some spike traps. We'll put those in, you know, I don't want to put them in the wall of arrows, because then if everything triggers, that could actually just end up being overkill. So what I'll do instead is put spike traps behind the arrow trap. And then I'll put the tar traps in here. Give me with 100, so I'm out of money down the middle here, but there's this middle spot that I'll have to fill with something. Yes, they're breaking through. What a devious surprise. I'm gonna bring out my melee weapon here. Use a special ability to pound them back, so that they have to run through my traps more than just the one time. Got 300. I can put another spike trap there real quick. Okay, with that crossbow, I can shoot these guys to death before any more are incoming. Okay, next wave coming in, blah blah blah. I have some more money. I will go ahead and actually put some more traps. Let's do another arrow trap, which is a bit of a commitment for sure, but I think it's worth it. I think they do a lot of damage, and they triggers from further out, whatever that means. I just used my special crossbow ability and totally missed. No, I didn't miss. Some guy was stunned. Anyway, these are crossbowmen, so they shoot at you. They still advance, so they will still walk into your traps. It's just a little bit tricky because you have to dodge their arrows in the midst of everything. You are not immune from damage just because you're shooting things with a crossbow. Alright, you guys are coming in a little bit too fast, so my next priority is going to be the sticky traps. Definitely the sticky traps. Slow these things down. It says funny things like orc, the other white meat. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I'm gonna actually go grab this healing potion while the next wave comes in. And, I don't know, go big or go home, right? Let's do another arrow trap. Just hope I can murderate these things before they get too far. I think I'm gonna put more tar traps in here to slow the orcs down. Try to make it harder for them to get through. Oh, am I damaging them through that pink mist? I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like something you ask like a sexual partner if you're worried that there might be a disease. Can I get through the pink mist? Anyway, why did I say that? We're gonna go ahead and kill the orcs. They seem to be dying easily enough. My arrow traps. Hopefully the arrow traps will respawn here. Okay, good. The upgrade I bought for the arrow trap, to be honest, I still have actually no clue what that does. Back. Hopefully the arrow trap will fire again. Can it do that? Oh gosh. I guess I'm gonna have to kill these guys myself. Oh good. So the arrow trap fired one more time. Are they dead? Okay. What I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna finish laying this area with spike traps just to what the heck? Oh, I guess the guy wasn't dead, he was just lying on the ground. Anyway, I got a bunch of money for some reason. There's no room here for another trap, but I will lay one there and there. They tend to go off in like a kind of a fan. 600? Yeah, I'm gonna go all in on these arrow traps.
Just for you.
I do think that they are effective. So the idea is I shoot through the pink mist. Can't tell if I wasn't dealing damage through the pink mist or if I was just missing. Stun those guys a little bit. Soften them as much as I can before they come into my menagerie of traps. These levels, they take just a little bit too long. My fingers are already starting to kind of hurt a little bit. Like the clicking.
I like this one.
Put another tar trap down. The idea is if I can slow down the orcs long enough while they're in my death corridor, the arrow traps might perhaps reset and fire again. If I don't kill them with burst damage, perhaps sustained damage. I also don't know if the tar traps have to reset or if they're just permanent effect, like as long as orcs walk through them, they're always getting slowed. Okay, so far so good, they're not even making it to like the second wave of arrow traps. Oh, it's cool, you can kind of actually see when the arrows are reset. I gotta watch my health. I've been pelted by their crossbow bolts. Oh, it's a desktop tower defense game with a dexterity element. You have to dodge the thingy-maboobs. Alright, I think the arrow traps are working fine, so I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing. Give my fingers a chance to rest. Ah, cracking knuckles. Okay, so can I actually hurt these guys when they're in the pink mist? I think I can. I'm not sure though. Headshot. Oh yes, I was advised to go for headshots with the crossbow. I don't know how you're supposed to go for headshots, considering that like your targeting arrow widens and you have like no control whatsoever where your shots land. But you know, whatever. Whereas without the melee weapon, maybe I need to get this healing potion. Push these guys back. Oh, the arrow traps reset. Right as I push them back. Push them back into the heart with power tracks as well. This is a pretty handy thing though, the pushback. I'm a big fan. I have more money, but the orcs aren't getting up to where I would be able to actually spend my money. I'll just hang on to my money. It seems better to kill the orcs than to take time away and put more traps down that aren't even gonna happen. Anyway, this is winding down. Oh, never mind. There's a whole other batch of orcs coming in. Let's whip out the crossbow. And, okay, we're gonna lay another pair of arrow traps. I got some more headshots. Didn't even try to. And I guess you can wait for the reticule to shrink and then go for headshots, but honestly, it's better probably just keep firing.
Is that all you got?
Is that all I got? Well, apparently. So I should get 5 more skulls. I didn't die or anything in that level, nor did any of the orcs escape. So there's 5 skulls, hooray. Awkwardly, I have 7 skulls, but the cheapest upgrade is 8, so it's not until the next level that we're actually going to have the opportunity to upgrade anything. Oh, I've been granted the wind belt. Well, that's exciting. I'm really excited. Can you hear all the excitement in my voice? I hope you can. I hope you can. Alright, so we're in the baths.
It's a short walk for the orcs from the gate to the rift.
So this was a tricky level because the orcs are coming out of this door. Can I actually use arrow traps here? Let's find out. So we're gonna get, what is this? The wind belt. Push and pick up enemies and objects. Sure. Well, can we put this like over at the end? No, okay. Fine. We're gonna do the same thing we've done and then we're gonna have the wind belt. Let's try this out. I don't actually know how it works. Wait, why is the wind melt in the 3rd slot? I have no idea what this does, but it is apparently using up my mana. We'll leave it alone. So, they're gonna go here, and then they're gonna go in 2 different directions as they come back around to the portal back here. So, it's tricky. And my question is, can I use the arrow traps? I actually can. I have a fear, however, that that's actually not going to hit the orcs. Is that gonna hit the orcs? I don't know if it'll hit them. Oh, I can put them back there. Interesting. So that will hit some of the orcs. But it won't hit the orcs that are just coming down the middle here. Ah. So I can put the arrow traps back there. Unfortunately, it would appear that that only shoots down, like, a little ways. It doesn't actually shoot down all the way down the hallway. It's a tricky level. This is a tricky level. Okay, here I can put them at, like, orc length. So maybe that's what it means when it says it shoots from farther out, like it actually has a longer distance. Still doesn't really get the main thrust of the level, which is this middle area. It seems I cannot get that covered by the traps. Unless, of course, I let the orcs come all the way out here and then just do my choke point thing here. Well, yeah, let's try that. This is a pretty short place to make a choke point. But we'll try it. Let's go ahead and crisscross. You know what? This is actually really bothering me. That. Can I open my spell book? Can I not open my spell book? You've got to be kidding me. I was hoping to rearrange the numbers because I was used to 3 being the spikies and 4 being the tar and 5 being the arrows, but can't do that anymore. Okay. Well, this might just be terrible. I was not given very much money. So what I'm gonna have to do, and there's actually 6 waves of orcs. I got 2 headshots. Hooray. I think a headshot could happen, more often. Just kind of random. I'm actually gonna melee these guys out here. Maybe I should have just laid some traps out in this middle area. I would have been kind of naive, I suppose, but maybe it would have been worth it. Okay. Yeah, we'll start doing that. I'll just start littering this floor area with traps. I'm actually getting way low on health. So we're gonna grab the crossbow and step back a bit. Hopefully I'm gonna get a break at some point. And I'll be able to use that time to lay some more traps. I can't afford to do that here because once they get past these traps, they're home free, basically. I've actually lost a lot of health. Okay, I'm getting some more time for the next wave. We're just gonna... Oops, nope. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. So, trappity, 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 and trappity. Can't go through here. I don't think I can actually hit them through that pink mist. Oh, okay, so yeah, I went for some headshots there. Oh gosh, I'm almost dead, actually. If I get hit by another one of those crossbow bolts, I will die. I probably, you know what, I was being too cavalier. I took... Ah, Jesus. Took too much damage. -5 rift points. What's happening here? Oh gosh. Okay, so they're still coming. At least I got my health all back. Wow, this is a tough level. I wasn't given very much money, and there's no easy way to set up a choke except for a very narrow part there. They seem to have picked the wrong strategy for dealing with this level. I probably should not have used the arrow traps at all. Given that the level is not very amenable to them, I'd probably instead... what is this thing? I can push... Oh, I can push them off the edge, and that actually kills them. Oh, I see. That's damned useful.
This'll be fun.
Well, I'll use this. Maybe I'll try to push some of them off the edge here, which is apparently a lethal zone here. Those waters don't appear to be filled with healthy vapors. Push a lot of them into the water. A bunch of damage from the crossbow guys, which are actually starting to get very irritating. Honest. Crossbow bolts was what killed me last time, and I have a feeling that because I died, I'm not going to get the full 5 skulls. Yeah, my traps would do a lot more. My money would have been much more efficient if instead of making these arrow traps, I had just put a bunch of other traps down earlier in the level. want to whip out my belt just yet. Wind Waker belt. Can I die? Oh, can I get these guys to die? So dead. Hey, you. Headshot. Alright, so now I have a pause. Let's just do... You know what? We're just gonna go tile traps, or these traps all the way. Just get them to take as much damage as possible while they go up to my death trap, which is very, very short. Going for the headshots. It's not working. Are these guys actually intelligent? Do they actually avoid the traps? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize the orcs were intelligent in this game. That's sick. So they are actually avoiding all the tile traps except for the very front ones. So if I could push them into these traps, I could, I guess. Let's grab my Zelda belt. Come back, and then shoot some more. Oh, there's 6 waves in this level. These guys a little bit with the special crossbow attack. Oh my gosh, there's more coming. Alright. I need to chase this one down. Push him into the water. I'm gonna push this guy into the water as well. Did anybody get through? I don't think so. Oh god, this is bad. Guys, get in the water, please. Oh no. Oh no, they're getting through. They're just stone cold all getting through. I have apparently some time until the next wave. Okay. Well, we committed to this strategy, so let's commit to it. Just make a bunch more arrow traps. Oh, I didn't count on the orcs not to just run straight through the middle, so I probably wasted a lot of money. Crossbows here. I am getting low on health. These crossbows could definitely pose a problem if I don't dodge very well, and it seems to be an entire squadron of crossbows. I'm gonna actually run in here real quick and get this healing potion. Healing potions apparently get you back up to full health. It's worth running in, especially if you're low. So pull out my belt, switch that guy. Hopefully he falls into the water. Alright, looks like he did. Alright, what I'm gonna do is just make a bunch more of these traps. Try to cover more of the area. And make it impossible, hopefully, for the orcs to avoid them, as they have been in the past. Headshot. Oh, I got hit. Slowly lining up your headshots just doesn't quite seem as good as, you know, mashing the buttons. Go into the water, please. Go into the water, please. There's healing potion back there. I don't need it urgently yet. What I do want to do is push these guys back so they have to run through my arrow traps again. Stand here, and as much as my mana will allow, pushing the guys back. I could also whip out my wind belt. I do like the wind belt. The wind belt's kind of nifty, I guess. Okay. There's still a large number of orcs to be dealt with. Alright, you know what? Oh god, there's an orc coming back there. Alright, so first let's push you into the water, and you into the water. So that orc back here. Into the water. Now, there was a healing potion back there, wasn't there? Oh gosh, there's an orc that I totally missed on the minimap. He's gonna make it to the rift. Oh, balls. Ah, an orc made it into the rift. I just could have stopped him easily. I was just careless. I get 2 skulls. Wow, that is a harsh penalty for letting one orc get through and dying one time. Bullshit, I say. Well, it's enough to get an upgrade. Short snare. I don't know. We'll see what that does. Alright, that is about as much of this game as I can stomach. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and or subscribe. And if you want to see more Orcs action, wait a long time because it's going to be a while before I can stomach playing this game again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care, folks.